안녕하세요. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you could probably read by the title, this is a very important video. It might end up being really long. I don't know. I've got a lot of things to say, but it's very important that you do listen to the end because, I mean, the whole situation and everything it's a pretty bad situation, and I'm putting a lot of people in harm's way. I wouldn't say in danger, but it's in harm's way. Might not be comfortable for everybody, but it's a pretty severe situation. I think that I felt like I needed to make a video about. So please, guys, don't skip. Try and watch to the end. It might end up being a 30-minute video. I don't know. But I do have a lot of things that I want to say, and pretty important stuff. So yes, none of it, most of it is pretty bad. It's bad news, but some of it is good news. But we're going to start off with the bad news and a little bit of a, be safe kind of security message as well. So to just give you a perspective on what's been going on, and why also I haven't been uploading on YouTube a lot. This is a huge reason why I haven't been uploading on YouTube for like almost 4 or 5 days now. But yes, it's regarding Discord. My old account, but the account I used to own for a long time. Also, the owner of the Bung Entertainment server, so my server that you guys could join, got hacked. It got hacked. It was very unfortunate. I didn't even think of it, and this is why I'm going to tell you right now. I know it's a little bit late. It's already been 4 or 5 days now that it has happened. But if you are on Discord and part of my community, part of the Discord server, just please be aware, do not answer any of my old account's messages, because it is a hacker now that owns it and will start sending a message pretending to be me. They're gonna start asking you to test out a game, which has happened to me. That's what happened to me. Somebody that I trusted a lot. Not that it's that person's problem, because they got hacked. I didn't know it. But they impersonated that person, and they asked me to try out a game. And somebody that a good friend of mine that I chat a lot with. And yeah, I didn't think any suspicious. Like, trying out a game, it fit with the person, if you know what I mean. So I didn't find it suspicious at all. I clicked on the link, and boom, I got hacked. It downloaded a virus, and it changed my email and my password in the blink of an eye. I couldn't do anything. There was no way I could change it back or anything. It was instant. So yeah, I basically obviously made another account. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have called it that. But at the time, I was so stressed. I was shaking. There was so much going through my head. I quickly made another account called Jojobas 705. The old one was 704. Same thing, but 704. This one is 705. Not the best idea. Kind of looks like it. If I DM you guys, you might think it's the hacked account. I don't know. But yes, and I announced, hopefully you guys saw it in time. I announced that he could DM you guys either with my old account or the other person's, to which I fell victim to, which was also part of the Discord server. So I just threw that out. Hopefully you guys saw it in time and, took your initiative to not answer or click any links. But if ever you haven't seen that message and you haven't been on Discord for a while and you're watching this video, don't. All right. The hacker goes by a few names now. It keeps changing their name. So it's no longer Jojobas 704. So if you are used to that name, It's no longer that. It goes through like Satan, demon, a bunch of names now. I think right now it's Matrix at the time of this recording, but it could change. Like it's seriously just the profile pic is literally like really bad. It's like pictures of demons and stuff. So yeah, just be very, very wary. And that brings me to some security precautions you can do. First of all, change your passwords. I know it changed my password like this, but you know, better be safe than sorry. It can also, you know, it doesn't have to be that hack. It could be a different hack that can do something else. You know, there's a few Nitros hacks going about as well on Discord, where you can click on it and it doesn't really change your passwords and stuff, but it can do a bunch of other things. So, you know, be wary. Any precautions is a safe precaution, right? So change your password, enable two-factor authentication, so 2FA on Discord, okay? Now, it might seem really difficult at first when you first get into it, but trust me, it is difficult for a reason. It's so that it protects you from hackers and a bunch of other stuff, all right? Now, something else I can recommend, it might seem stupid, ask questions. All right, if you receive, like, for example, I DM you right now, the real me, not the hacker, but the real me right now. I DM you right now, tell you something, check out this link, for example, all right? Or it's a close friend of yours. Don't be shy. Ask a question. For example, if it's me, you can ask me who's my ultimate bias. I'll tell you it's Sakura, all right? And, well, you probably already know who my ultimate bias is by watching my videos and stuff. It doesn't have to be Sakura. It could be any question that you know, I know, if you know what I mean. So if I answer it correctly, you know it's me and not a hacker, you know. Might seem like a stupid thing, all right? And it might feel, if it is the real person and not a hacker, it might look like it's, you know, like feel embarrassed or anything for asking that question. But seriously, that could help out a lot. Because in my case, if I would have done that, I would have figured out quickly it wasn't the person. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy. Ask questions before clicking links. Like, have a conversation. That's fine. But when it comes to clicking on links or a nitro or something, ask a question. Now, again, this video is not a sponsor, but it's something I use a lot and I think might be useful for you guys. And that is a password saving website. Well, website, like application, like 1Password. 1Password is the one that I'm using. You have to pay for it. It is a subscription thing, but very, very useful. It keeps all of your passwords in a safe place, like in a safe bunker, safe. And you know, if ever like you go on a particular site, let's say you go on your, you know, bank account, then you can, you know, obviously you'll have to go through some security thing to open 1Password, but then it's going to show your bank account. You click on it, autofills, and yeah, you don't have to like think about anything really. But also what's good with that is because you don't have to reuse the same passwords, you know, because we always have this problem. Oh, I always forget passwords, and then you always tend to use the same one because it's the one that you remember for a bunch of things. But with 1Password, you can generate the password. So like a really long one with a bunch of symbols, letters, and numbers, you know, like those weird looking ones. You can basically generate one and add that and then save it in 1Password. And then you don't have to remember the really odd thing. You just click on it and it autofills. Seriously, I've been using it for a very long time now. Very useful. I suggest you do that. Because that means you can use some better passwords rather than use a word that you will always remember and use often. Alright? So that's something else I would suggest. Now that kind of ends my little segment of, you know, security options you could take right now. And now we're gonna move on to the actual server and what's going on with it. So like I said, the current server right now is being run by the hacker now. I do not have power. I mean, I do have some power. I was able to regain some administrative power. So basically, I've got the same powers as I had when I was the owner. The only thing is I can't kick or ban the owner. That's the only thing I can't do. But yes, I was able to, as soon as it happened, change a few things. I created a backup server for it. Now, I do have to give credit where credit is due, and that is my mods for helping me out, checking the server throughout the times, and, you know, just discussing on things we can do to make the server better and what we can do in the future. And one of the things we thought of was create a backup server, and which we did. Now, that was only in case everything goes south and we have to abort the old server. I tried my best to keep the server and the community that we already had, because I mean, I spent a lot of time, I mean, I wouldn't say building the community, but the server itself, putting up a really neat server and a fun one for everybody to enjoy. You know, that took a lot of time, and yes, seeing it slowly degrade is really, it's not fun. And I didn't want to start fresh, if you know what I mean. So I tried my best to keep everything going. The hacker has started to delete roles, especially the administrative roles, the ones that, you know, give you the power to do things like ban, kick people out, that sort of stuff. So it are like, you know, I'll call them the hacker knew about that and immediately got rid of those. It also got rid of all the announcement channels, the ones that I used to give announcements, because that's where I basically announced that there was a hacker amidst us, and it did not like that because it banned me from my own server with my second account almost immediately when I said that. But you know, thanks to my mods, I was able to get jump back in. He also created a few links and invited his own friends, and that got me really scared, because I don't know if they're hacker friends. They could plan something, I don't know. So again, I used my powers to ban them as they were coming in. So I kept looking at the welcome area to see who joined, and I immediately banned. Now, it was probably one of you guys. If it was, I am sorry, but I wasn't taking any chances, and I banned whoever joined immediately. Also got rid of all the links that he created. You know, I tried my best. I really tried my best to keep it, but you know, the community has been noticing things. It's been starting to get really scary situation, and I always value you guys a lot more than my server and all the hard work that I put in, because I just want your guys' safety. And yeah, the hackers started to upload and change their bio to some really suspicious things, kind of looking like threats, saying that he was at almost like $1 million or something, which is very scary because that's what he does. And that's what happened to me. He got into my server, which then, my server, I mean my account, which obviously my PayPal was connected to, and hacked it. Hopefully, you know, thankfully I was able to shut down my PayPal real quick, but that still doesn't stop the fact he bought a lot of stuff from my PayPal, and I'm still in the works of getting those refunded. And yeah, because it was hack, it's complicated stuff, but it's going smoothly so far. And I don't want you guys to get involved in that. So yes, as much as I'm trying to keep the old server going, I decided to abort that, and I'm asking you guys now to exit, quit, leave the server. All right, I don't want you guys to be anywhere near it. So do it right now. Go and leave. All right, click that leave button. If you don't know how to leave, I'll tell you right now. All right, here's this is the new server, by the way, but the old one has a name. I changed the name, or we changed the name to Hacked. All right, so you know it's the hacked one. So you basically click here, and then there's a leave button. I don't know, it's around about at the same place on a phone, I think. I actually haven't checked. Let me check right now. But yes, basically you click on the three things, like the three dots on the top here, and it's gonna give you a leave server. All right, click that right now for the old server. Now, if you want to still be a part of the community, well, like I mentioned before, we did create a backup. I spent a whole day yesterday rearranging it for it to be public again. And now this server is now up and running. I will leave a link to the new server in the description. All right. So if you want to join, click on it. It's perfectly fine if you don't want to click on it. If you're still suspicious about things, I completely understand, okay? I'm also suspicious. I'm on edge. Every time I get a DM, I'm always on edge because I don't know if it's a real person or not. But in the end, you know, there's a few hints here and there that I get while talking to people that I know only that person knows. Hence why I ask you guys, ask questions, all right? It's the safest bet. But yes, I totally understand if you don't want to join Discord anymore. It is a very scary situation. I don't want to force anybody to do so, but the option is there. The link will be down in the description. It is also good noting that all the videos that I'm going to be uploading from now on will have that link to the new server, and all the previous videos that I've uploaded before this one are the bad ones. So do not click on those links. All right. Now I guess I can mention as well, me and my mod team, we've created sort of an emergency button, if you will, that once I activate it, it will send you, every single one in the bad server, a DM and it's going to send you a link to the new server. Now, the link will be an official Discord link with the embedded things and all. So there's no reason to be suspicious about it. It is an official Discord thing. But again, if you are suspicious, don't click on it. But I don't plan on using it though. I want you guys to do it on your own initiative, and I want you guys to see this video first. But if it gets to a point where I have to do it, I might even change the code so that we can add like a little message saying at least leave the server. All right, like the old one, at least do that. You don't have to join it, but yes, it's going to send you a DM from a bot called H4cked. So if you see that, you know it's real. All right, H4cked bot link, you can click on it. It's gonna be a safe one, but again, suspicions is a complete normal reaction. Don't click on it if you do not feel comfortable. But hopefully it's not going to get to that point. Hopefully this video is going to be enough for you guys to just leave. But yeah, man, that's about all I wanted to say. I've been recording for 20 minutes now, so I do apologize. for the long video, but I thought it was really important for you guys to watch this and know what the situation is happening, because it's a serious one. Hacking is not something to be you know, it's no laughing matter. Now, sure, yes, you know, I've seen, you know, people say, oh, but Joe, you know, you could have been more careful and stuff. Listen, hackers know things, all right? They can impersonate somebody that you've known for a while. And that's the scary bit, is that you sometimes you can't even, you won't even realize that it is a hacker. And that's what happened to me. So, guys, be very careful. Take all the precautions I said before. You know, but yeah. All right, just be very vigilant. Not just on Discord. Not just on Discord. FYI, okay? Just on the internet in general. Anything can happen. So just be very, very careful. When a website or an application gives you more security codes, or like two-factor authentication. Now, I know that applies to, like, I think it applies to YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and I think a few other apps. So basically what it is that it's going to send you a code, a 6-digit code that will only last for 30 seconds. So you have to be really quick to use it. And then it's going to refresh and give you a new one. But yes, there's a few videos on YouTube on how to use it if you don't know how. But yeah, just please, guys, be very, very careful. I might even leave a link. To the two-factor authentication video, a video that explains how to put it on. I'll also give a link to 1Password if you do want to be more careful and have a safe place to store all your passwords, that kind of stuff. That is very helpful. I'll leave a link down in the description also, as well as the link to my new Discord server. So again, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Be very, very careful on the internet, all right? Always be suspicious, okay? Don't be shy. Ask questions, okay? Make sure it is somebody you can trust before clicking on any links, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, you know, that anywhere where you can receive a link. Just, if you don't feel comfortable, ask a question. There's no harm in it, all right? And whoever sends the link, you know, don't laugh at somebody when they ask questions like that, all right? It's a normal reaction. But yeah, I don't want to make the video any longer. Thank you for watching till the end. And if you can, spread this video, okay? I know it was mainly directed to my Discord server and my community, but honestly, if it can help other people, definitely spread the news, all right? Spread the video and just use this as a lesson, if you will, all right? I learned my lesson from the errors I've made. I obviously don't want you guys to be part of it, but I've done it, and I want you guys to know about it so that it doesn't happen to you guys. So spread the spread the video so that everybody knows, okay? Did I have anything else I wanted to say before I end the video? I don't think so. Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for joining, and as always, guys, stay safe, stay happy. I'll see you guys in the next one. 안녕.